I will answer all your questions because you're forcing me to. I will
No,
tell
I'm not.
them,
No, I'm not forcing you.
voluntary.
I'm not forcing you to do anything. You took your little orange fingers and you called into the show. I'm not forcing you to do it. You can either choose to answer my questions or not. You're the guy who started this conversation that said you would have absolutely no problem, 100% is the word you used, to vote for a guy who brags about going into teenage locker rooms without permission. Would you like me to ask that question again, sir? Or you have no problem, the leader of the free world, bragging about going into teenage locker rooms?
yeah, my niece right now, if you want to talk the locker room debate, my niece right now, because of Title IX, has no ability to actually...
I'm not talking to you about transgenders in sports, you buffoon. That's more important to you than you voting for a guy who goes into teenage girls' locker rooms bragging about it sexually? Why don't you focus on the issue? I'm not getting into a stupid conversation with you about transgenders. I know that's probably number one on your priority list. You think that's more important than voting for someone who goes into teenage girls' locker rooms and brags about it sexually? You think that's more important?
If you have a strong son like Darren, it shows you have strong character. If you have a bad son like Hunter, it shows that you're despicable, you're disgusting.
Wait, what?
What? It shows a lot of character of your father.
Okay, I can't even understand what you're saying. Speak slowly. Did you say Hunter Biden? Is that what you just talked about?
Yeah, because you keep trying
What
to
did
talk
Hunter
about
Biden-
the
was
character
Hunter-
of this person. You're trying to attack the character of Trump, right?
No,
So
I'm not.
saying
No.
My number one indicator of his character is his kids. If his kids are amazing, strong, successful, healthy...
No, there's no proof of that.
Pat him down. Kids are successful and strong? What the hell are you talking about? By the way, they had to... Do you even understand that his kids had to plead the fifth over 500 times? You have no idea what you're talking about. And you want to talk about Hunter Biden? By the way, did Hunter Biden work in Donald Trump's administration? Or Joe Biden, excuse me. Was Hunter... What did Hunter Biden do that you have such a horrible problem with? Tell me, what did Hunter Biden do?
Between Hunter Biden and Barron Trump.
Okay, sir. I think you're developing a Joe Biden stutter, so let's try to calm down here because I'm having trouble understanding you. What did Hunter Biden do that you have such a horrible issue with? Tell me. What did he do?
Don't worry, I'm not going senile.
Okay, answer the question.
Okay.
You're not funny. Answer the question.
So the reason Hunter the reason I keep...
This guy's got a Tucker Carlson.
Does he not have a moral compass when it comes
Get
to
this clown off the show.
Joe
I've had
Biden's
enough.
son? All of a sudden he has
This
a moral
guy,
compass?
the guy's not a serious person, obviously.
But isn't it part of the bigger problem, Brian?
Of course,
The
it's
lack
part
of the moral compass, the lack of knowledge, the lack of factual data to base your decisions on?
First of all, that's not a serious person to have a
No.
conversation with. First, he
No,
has
he
a
was
daughter.
tro-
then
he was
doesn't.
trolling you.
First,
There
he
was
has
nothing serious
First, he
about
has a
that.
daughter. Then he doesn't. He's okay with Donald Trump going into teenage locker rooms, but he wants to talk about Hunter Biden. Not a serious person. Not smart enough to keep on the air.